Michael Jackson, the golden years, and a unique companion. Bubbles. How was their relationship? Was Michael really taking care of Bubbles? Is it true he used to live in his cage for more than 20 years? Is Bubbles alive? Let's find it out next. Bubbles. Behind the curtain. The untold story. In the glitzy world of pop royalty, where every move is watched and every moment is a spectacle, there existed a bond that captured the hearts and curiosity of millions. This is the story of Bubbles, the chimpanzee who lived a life far from ordinary as the cherished companion of the king of pop, Michael Jackson. However, beneath the sheen of this seemingly charming tale lies a darker, more complex reality. The untold struggles of Bubbles, a story of innocence lost in the labyrinth of fame and human folly. But before we commence our grand exploration, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging and thought-provoking content. Early life and introduction to stardom. Bubbles' journey began in an Austin, Texas research facility, a far cry from the glitz and glamour he would soon come to know. Adopted by Michael Jackson in the early 1980s, Bubbles quickly became more than just a pet. He was a confidant, a companion, and a part of Jackson's eccentric and public persona. Living with Michael Jackson, Bubbles experienced a lifestyle most humans could only dream of. From touring the world to visiting recording studios, he was often seen by Jackson's side. Bubbles' presence was not just about companionship. It was a statement intertwining the lives of a pop icon and his unusual friend in a spectacle of fame and affection. This phase of Bubbles' life brings to light the ethical dilemmas surrounding exotic pets. The initial allure and novelty of keeping a wild animal can quickly be overshadowed by the practical and moral challenges as the animal reaches adulthood. Bubbles' story is a poignant example of the complexities and potential consequences of such relationships. Public fascination and nature's course. The duo captured the public's imagination, becoming a fixture in the media. Bubbles was no ordinary monkey. He dressed in custom outfits, attended high-profile events, and even learned to perform the moonwalk. This fascination with Bubbles was more than just curiosity. It was a reflection of the cultural zeitgeist, an era where the lines between celebrity, fantasy, and reality were intriguingly blurred. The natural progression of Bubbles into adulthood brought forth his innate wild nature. No longer the manageable juvenile, he became stronger, more assertive, and displayed natural adult chimpanzee behaviors, which are often incompatible with a domestic setting. Reports and anecdotes suggest instances of aggression and uncontrollable outbursts, a far cry from his earlier, more subdued demeanor. These controversies highlighted the complex relationship between humans and exotic pets in the world of celebrity. The darker side of Bubbles' life. In the midst of the glitz and glamour surrounding Bubbles' life with Michael Jackson, there lies a less talked about, more complex side of the story. As Bubbles grew from a young chimpanzee into adulthood, the realities of keeping a wild animal as a pet began to surface, revealing a darker chapter in his life. As Bubbles matured, his natural, instinctual behaviors became more pronounced.
You would go to his house, that Bubbles chimp, when he got a certain age,
Yeah.
you couldn't Bubbles. He had Bubbles in a cage. I was like, don't go near him. Don't go over there, Eddie.
Chimpanzees, despite their often endearing juvenile behavior, can become quite strong and sometimes aggressive as adults. Reports began to emerge of Bubbles displaying signs of aggression, a normal aspect of chimpanzee development, but a challenging trait in the context of a human-centric environment like Neverland Ranch. Life in a cage. It was during this time that the once free-roaming companion of Michael Jackson faced significant changes in his living conditions.
And in order to discipline the chimpanzee, he starts poking him with a pen in the chest. I got so offended by that he was poking this poor little chimpanzee in the chest with a pen. You must have been appalled.
This poor little chimpanzee that could have picked him up and thrown him out the window, you know?
Right, and ripped his face off.
Bubbles was eventually moved to a cage, a decision purportedly made for safety reasons. The shift from Neverland's opulence to a cage symbolizes a tragic turn in Bubbles' life, marking a period of solitude and unmet natural needs. The transition from a beloved pet to a caged animal raises questions about the appropriateness of keeping wild animals in domestic settings. Bubbles' journey is a sobering reminder of the responsibilities and long-term considerations that come with exotic pet ownership and the often unforeseen challenges that can arise. Legacy. As Bubbles grew older, his life took a turn. In 2005, as he became a fully grown and strong adult chimp, he was quietly moved to a sanctuary. There, away from the public eye, Bubbles lives a life more typical of his species. His story raises important discussions about the fate of celebrity animals and the need for responsible and informed care. The tale of Bubbles is more than just an anecdote in pop culture history. It's a narrative that weaves together themes of fame, companionship, responsibility, and the unexpected turns of life. Bubbles, like many exotic pets, was subject to the whims and changes of a life he had no control over, highlighting the need for more informed and compassionate approaches to animal care and ownership. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of Bubbles, a monkey whose existence became intertwined with fame, controversy, and the extraordinary life of Michael Jackson. If this story has captivated you, please like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales. Until next time, may your curiosity lead you to stories as intriguing as that of Bubbles, the monkey who experienced the world like no other. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.